Hi, this is Charlie giving you Friday's live trading. I hope you're very well. Before we go into all this, one important message is you may have noticed over the last couple of weeks that there's slightly different type of email that's been coming out to you. Please bear with us. We've got a new marketing company that have taken care or are looking at all our website and all the back end of everything, and plus also writing a lot of our emails, and so we're just trying to get the context right with them because they're a marketing organization, and obviously it's not being quite right, but we are trying to get a happy medium. They're trying to get a certain kind of message across. They've done lots of interviews with Kim and I to get certain information out of us, and then they go away and write a load of emails. So please bear with us because we know it's not our style, so to speak, but at the same time they're trying to get certain key messages across in the language that they're using. So yeah, please just bear with us on that. We will get there and get a happy medium in the style that we have coming across to you. Now, obviously they're promoting the upcoming webinar, so that's going to be coming up on the 23rd of April. So basically what we've done is the challenge webinar, we split it into two. So our existing members, they'll be coming on the 22nd of April. So if you're an existing member, so if you are day trading, you've got the day trading package, or if you're an MBT person, you'll be coming on the 22nd because we don't need to do a lot of the information and stuff with you guys. But if you are a non-member, then you'll be attending on the 23rd. So obviously the members get all the information first. So anyway, so that's that. Now, it's live trading, but it is Good Friday, and it also is non-farm payrolls today. So I'm not going to be doing anything here this morning. I'm going to press pause, and we'll probably come back to this at lunchtime. So I'll press pause for now. If anything happens dramatically here this morning, then I might trade it. But otherwise, there's not enough going on. And so the movements aren't good enough here, as yet at least anyway. I'll keep an eye on it, but it's likely that we'll be doing the trading at 1:30. Okay, just back. The news is coming out, not for a while yet, but we can see that we've got some movement already. I'm actually going to have a look at this euro dollar, and I'm early. We've had a bit of a spike there, but we've also got some elements which are coming through which we're into resistance, but nevertheless I'm just debating whether to put a trade on this. It's had a bit old spike there. Okay, let me press pause for a second. Okay, so I'm going to give it a go here. We're going to put some units in. So it's gone long, euro dollar. So I put 3 units in, and I'm going to keep the stop really tight here. Actually, fairly tight, just down here, 109 area. Just gone long here. I'm just going to look to see if we can get it back up into the 109.20s zone. This level up here. So I'm going to quickly get my stops in place. So I've just gone long with 3 units I've got in there. So I'm going to quickly put my stops in just over 109. So it's only a 10-bit stop, 109.01. Now what I will do, I've put it in at 109.01, is if this doesn't move up ahead of the news, I will have to come out because I could suffer a lot of slippage if it moves. Obviously, if it doesn't move in my direction ahead of the news and get up to those levels. So I'll bring up the deal tickets, so to speak. Here they are. So we are at just on 1 o'clock at the moment. Like I was saying, if I've got a stop down there at 109.01, I've got filled at 11.5 and 11.9 and 12. So this price needs to go up to this level here. So just over 109.20. If it doesn't, I will exit ahead of the new. If it does, or if it comes down and stops me up, then I'll get stopped out anyway. But I must come out of this ahead of the news. I'm not going to be in this ahead of. So that's what I'm going to have to do. So I'll press pause for now, and we'll see what's going to happen. Okay, so we're holding up a little bit here at the moment. Like I said, I'm looking for price to come up to this closing and open and close price here, and I'll take a few off. Now, whatever happens, I will close this position in its entirety before ahead of the news, because I can't trust big slippage if we were to come back down the other way. So but if we can get up to this level here, then I'll take 2 of the units off, and then we'll see if we can get a little bit more out of the other one, and just trade it up if that's the case. So I'll just press pause while it's waiting, I think, but it hasn't got too far to go. So but it looks like I'm going to have to press pause for now, so I'll press pause. Back up. Okay, so as we can see, it's come down a little bit. It was up a little bit just a minute ago, or a few minutes ago, but we can see it's coming down. So it's 10 past 1 now, so ahead of the news. So the risk is only 10 pips on this trade, and so we'll wait for the non-farm payrolls. So looking like I'm going to get stopped here. My stops are at, below 02, so we go below 02 and I get stopped. Remember, I was in at 11.9, so it's literally 10 pips it'll cost me. So I'm down £169 currently, so it'll be just a bit more than that if it comes down to take me out. So I'll press pause, and whilst we're waiting to see what's going to happen here. Okay, so it did get close down there just a second ago, but it's just bouncing again now. So we'll see if it does come up here. Then I'm going to be looking to exit this ahead of the news. And obviously, if the euro carried on going, well, that's just one of those things. I can't do much about it. Trading and staying in the position during the news. I'll just look for new positions after the news. That'll be the plan. So we'll see if we can get up to this level now, this open and close price up here. And if we do, then I'll start loosening up. And just as I start talking, it comes back down again. So I'll press pause. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my stops up. We've got 15 minutes to go. But I'm going to move my stop up to 04 now, which is where it was earlier. So I'm just really tightening it up now. Just whilst we're playing around here, it's either going to go up to that level or it's not. So I'll move my stops up now. So I've only got whatever that's going to be, a 7 or 8 pip stop. So I'm just moving my stops off screen. Okay, so I've got my stops at 04 now. So this has to go now, basically. Now I could even move them up a bit more aggressive if I really wanted to, because they should want to follow through. If it doesn't follow through, then I don't want to be in it. So I'll actually trail that stop up to 05. Actually, we can probably, no, we'll go to 06. I'm going to trail that stop to 06. So just while I'm working on this, I'm really tying it up, because I'm not going to be in the trade, obviously, ahead of the news anyway. So we're just really tightening up now. The price has come up, and just saying, well, okay, if it's going to go here, it needs to go up there fairly quickly. If it's not going to, we're going to keep the risk minimal now. Right, so my stop's at 06 now. I'm still looking for this to come up to this level here. So it's just a case of seeing if we can indeed do that. Okay, so we're 8 minutes into this recording, so I've got plenty of recording time left. We're nearly there, so we'll be taking some of these off in a second, if we can get up to that level. Afternoon, Paul. Yes, just so you know, I'm in our trading room this afternoon as well. So I'm just the guys in the trading room off screen. We're doing all this together. They can see the screen. They're watching this live as I'm recording this. So I can't bring it over because we're about to take some profit potentially. So whilst we're very, very close here, I better not. I was going to show you the trading room. So are we going to get there? I'll have to press pause. Taking up too much time here. Resume again. Okay, nearly there. I just press resume again because it looked like it was blipping up and the market's moving quite quick. So these all move quick. So I'll tell you what. Oh no, it's too small. It's too small. It's not worth trying to take off at the moment. We've got to try and get up to this level. But I want to be out of these positions ahead of the news. We've only got 10 minutes to go. So I'm going to giving it a few minutes and then we're going to have to close out these. I'll press pause. Okay, so look at how quickly it's just now reversed. We were up, but it's going to be all of a sudden it's playing around a bit. But remember, my stop's at 06, so it goes below 06, and all these will disappear. So and then we'll just say, okay, so it's a 6 pip stop out. It will be on these 3 units, so it'll cost me about £70 or £80, and then we'll move on to the news and see how we go. But I have got 10 minutes to go until the news, so I'll press pause. Okay, so I have just been stopped on that. So it was a 6 pips stop out. I was in at 11 and got closed out there at 12. So it was actually £134 that cost me. So I'm in some other positions at the moment, so I'm not going to be able to show you the entire trade, but or all that. But I can take a quick screenshot of that position because I need to show you that. So just quickly do that and pull it across. Okay, so there's the screenshot of those positions. There's the 3 positions I took, and there's the stop outs. That's the actual levels below 6, and so there's the £134 for now. I got stopped out for. So now it's probably going to go higher anyway, but it's not worth the gamble being in the position ahead of the news or during the news. Once we're moving, then I'll trade. But the risk was always that if I tried to hold on and left a slightly wider stop, you can go and get some sort of huge slippage, which is obviously too big a risk to take. So I'll press pause for now. We'll be back on this for the news. Okay, so what I've done now is we've got just over a minute to go. The euro, as you just saw, I got stopped out on there. I've trailed that stop up, and as you can see, it's actually come down to 0.1 now anyway, so I would have got stopped out that little bit lower. Now, I'm actually going to be looking to trade the pound dollar on the news, potentially. I'll be watching everything. I've got watching all my other screens off screen, and the markets are starting to move a little bit here. So we've still got a minute and a half to go. There's just a little bit of Greece news just come out. So Greece is denying the IMF technical team has left Athens. So anyway, we're going to see what's going to happen here very shortly. I'll press pause for now. Okay, so it looks like we've got about 20 seconds to go or so. So we're soon going to see. Look, my spreads are going very, very wide, ultra wide. So won't be anything I can do for a while as the spreads go crazy. And then we're going to see which way this market's going to go. If we go up, I will be trying to buy it. So, okay, nearly there. Up we go. I'm buying long. If I can get in, I'm long. I am long. I am long. I'm buying the pound, as you can see. Now I need to. So I'm long the pound. I'm up a lot of money here so far. So I've got 3 units in. Having a great run. So that's good so far. But I'll put more units in if I can. So the pound's had a good run so far. I don't even know what levels I got in at. 84, 06 and 00. 16 or so at the moment. Got lots of juggling to do at the moment, so whilst we're still watching these, I've got other orders to deal with. So okay. So I'm just looking at all of my other orders at the moment. A bit all over the place at the moment. Okay. Just bear with me. I'll press pause while I'm just waiting here. Too much dead time. Just press resume. I'm going in with some more. Okay, so I'm trying to get long again here. Oh. Be useful if I put a proper amount in. There we go. Trying to get long here. So there's another unit in on the long side. The non-farm payroll figures came out, very poor. So I've just got another unit. I've just got long in there. So and now it's just playing a waiting game and seeing how we go. So for now, not too much more to do. Just got that extra unit in, and now we're going to see if we can carry on breaking higher. So it looks like I'm going to have to press pause. The trade's running okay, but got some more to do yet, so I'll press pause. Okay, so we're just doing another pullback here, so I'm going to try and get another unit in if it's letting me, which it's not. Okay, there we go. So I think I've just got a final unit in, so I'm now done. My stops are in place. I've got my stops down here, down at 148.40, and I'm just going to see. Hopefully we can hold, and then have another run a bit later. So if that's the case, 148.40, 48.4. So giving it plenty of wide berth there on the stops placement. And it's now just a case of seeing if we're going to get this follow through. Now we've obviously already had a good run, and I could have very comfortably taken profits. We came up and hit the daily R2 pivot up here, so could have very easily done that if I'd have wanted to. But I've opted not to bank profits, and I've opted to go for a bigger run, and so we'll see how we go. So I'll press pause again. Caught that. Right, I've just banked one of my units off of my cable trade as we've come up to do this sort of double top here. So I have just closed out one unit, and which I was in at. I'll bring up the account actually. I can show all of this now because of the. I was in basically a hedge earlier on, which I didn't want to show you guys. So I was in a hedge earlier. This was the hedge position I was long and then short. The short then got closed out as price went up. Now the long I've just banked out at 17 there. I was in at 47, so I banked 70 pips there, best part of there. Holding on to the rest of this, we're up £1,200. I've also got short the Dow futures, which is running as well. So we've got a bit of a run going at the moment, but it's just the case of seeing if we can properly break out. So I've just banked that one position just to sort of pay for the trade a little bit. If it was to roll all the way over against me, it'll help a little bit against that. So not a lot, but a bit. So that's where I am currently. I'm going to press pause, and I've got to go into town and meet my wife. So for now, I'm just going to see how much if this can carry on running. So I'll press pause for now. Okay, so just back. I am actually going to head off out, and I might as well make this recording a wrap so that we can get all this done. So as it currently stands, we've got £1,400 in the bank on the. Oh no, not in the bank. Sorry. Currently £1,200 up on that. Best part of £500 up on the Dow futures, and obviously I've got a £134 loss currently. So potentially it's a good day, but you never know for certain where we're going to end up. But I'm going to get this recording finished and out to you. So enjoy the rest of your Easter weekends, and we'll be back in touch next week.